Hey y'all, my name is John Coker. I am 26 years old and I just want to document this to kind of share my dream and what I want to do. I really want to change education and make it awesome and less hell. And I want to do this on a national and hopefully global scale. And I think it's actually very important that we as humanity do this for many reasons. So I think number one is just right now the current state is it's just a bad experience and people are spending a lot of time in school and they're kind of enduring hell. Like it's like super boring. It's not very helpful. And I think we can change that. So we should. And then also there's like the kind of even bigger macro reason is because I think how good our education system is and how good we as humanity are at helping people, number one, learn what they want to do, and number two, get really good at doing that and develop the skills and the knowledge necessary for that is like super, super important. Like it's really critical that we as humanity have a good system, a good process, and don't impede people's ability to do that. So, like you can look at us as like, if we as a species are going to survive, like Elon Musk is trying to get us to Mars to help make sure that life can survive. If something goes wrong, like if you think even kind of like higher level, how like educated our species is and how good our species is in general, that's going to be what really gets us to the stars. Like getting Mars is a great first step, but we're going to have to go beyond the solar system. Right? We're going to have to be among the stars, and an education system is very important for enabling our species to do that. So there's really just like a gazillion reasons why education is a great thing to focus on. I think I think actually making a difference on a national and global scale, like a significant, meaningful difference, is going to be excruciatingly difficult, probably impossible. But just not quite impossible. Like I think it can technically be done, and I have this kind of crazy master plan to be able to do it. So part of it is going to involve creating one of the most sophisticated content creation operations or companies that has ever been known to man. So think of like Netflix but on steroids, or the best video game company but on steroids, like Activision or something. So I don't know. I think that's definitely going to be part of it, because like some of the first principles of education is, in order for you to actually create content that is meaningful to someone and that can improve them, you have to create content that takes into account three things. So number one, it has to take into account someone's background knowledge. Number two, their current interest. And then number three, their future goals. And if you can do this, you can create content that is relevant. But then there's a whole nother dimension to it, which is creating content that is super engaging. So like, for instance, this video is probably not very engaging because it's one take. There's no music. There's no, like, it's even done with a bad camera. And there's no graphics. It's just really difficult to make content that is engaging. But that is the current state of education. It's not high quality content. It's not interesting. It's not engaging. It's similar to this video right now, actually, which is very sad. So the goal is to change that. And yeah, I think in order to create one of those like super amazing content companies that takes into account those variables, you're going to need a lot of money. Like I did some napkin math in college, which is probably extremely wrong. And it was like, I would want around 900 million to be comfortable with like journeying on this endeavor, or like just trying to do this. So just to try to change education on a national or a global scale, I think I would need at least 900 million, which sounds like a ton, but if you can compare it to what governments spend on bad education systems, it's nothing. Like governments will spend billions and billions on bad education systems. So yeah, but I do have a crazy master plan, and kind of the way I'm thinking of it is to create a preceding company to raise the 900 million. And I actually have a, kind of a loose business model for that. It's basically it's kind of like Uber meets LinkedIn. I don't want to go into too much detail, but one of the foundational benefits of it will be to help people learn what they want to do, like what career they want to have, and then actually help them achieve that. So it's sort of related to education, but not really. And yeah, but anyways, I looked at the business model on that, and I think I need about 3 million to have a shot at it, basically because it's a multi-sided platform model. And with those, you have to solve the chicken and egg problem. And if you study these types of scenarios, you know that you want to have a lot of money. Like when Uber was first trying to get off the ground, they basically had to pay a crap ton of money to drivers just to be available, even if there was no demand. Like as they were building demand, they had to have drivers available, because if they didn't, then the customer experience would be really bad. And so the same is true with this business that I want to create. So anyways, yeah, my goal right now is to start another preceding company to raise the 3 million, invest that 3 million into the other company, and then hopefully raise at least 900 million. And then invest that into something that changes education on a national and hopefully global scale. And I got to do this before I die. That's sort of the life goal. And actually, I think there's a lot of pain ahead. But you got to spend your time doing something, and I think this is probably one of the biggest ROIs for humanity. I cannot think of another one aside from what Elon Musk is doing. He's my hero, so I really love that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Put everything I have into it, and see where that takes me. By the way, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. I think crazy things are possible. So, we'll see.